While the United States debates the future of artificial intelligence, China is deploying it. This is the core difference Eric Schmidt highlights. In Silicon Valley, the conversation revolves around superintelligence, timelines, existential risk, abstract futures. In China, the focus is much simpler. Application. AI embedded into factories, into logistics, into vehicles, into robotics, everywhere. Schmidt believes China will dominate AI not by building the smartest model first, but by integrating AI into everything faster and cheaper than anyone else. And this advantage compounds. China understands manufacturing at scale, cost reduction, supply chain optimization. This is why most humanoid robots in the future will likely be built in China and powered by Chinese AI systems. Not because they are more advanced, but because they are affordable. From a consumer perspective, this creates a dangerous dynamic. If Chinese products are cheaper, faster, and more polished, global adoption becomes inevitable. And adoption is power. One of the most overlooked factors in this race is energy. China adds roughly 1 gigawatt of electricity to its grid every single day. Every day. That is the equivalent of building a nuclear power plant every 24 hours. The United States has built essentially zero new large-scale power infrastructure in comparison. AI does not run on intelligence alone. It runs on electricity. China has energy. The US has chips. Each side will pursue different strategies. Another critical battleground is open source. The American AI model is increasingly closed. Not because engineers prefer it, but because investors demand returns. You cannot borrow tens of billions of dollars and then give your most valuable assets away for free. China, however, has taken the opposite approach. Many of its most powerful models are open source. Weights published. Code accessible. Why? One possible explanation is simple. Open models scale globally at zero cost. Most countries cannot afford massive data centers or advanced chips, but they can download free models, and they will, which means that the majority of the world may soon run on Chinese AI systems, trained with Chinese values, assumptions, and constraints. This is not a hypothetical risk. It is already happening. Schmidt supports open source deeply, but even he acknowledges that American open projects cannot raise the $10 billion required to compete at scale. They are brilliant, but underfunded. The result is a structural imbalance. China optimizes for adoption. The US optimizes for control. Neither path is clearly superior, but they lead to very different futures. In China, AI progress is framed as national competition. Companies like DeepSeek are celebrated publicly, funded aggressively, and integrated into state strategy. Hardware limitations are solved politically. In the US, progress is fragmented across private companies, constrained by regulation, infrastructure, and capital markets. This divergence matters because when these two paths collide through trade, geopolitics, or conflict, the outcomes will not be symmetrical. One side moves fast, the other moves carefully. History favors speed. Schmidt's final warning is simple. If China had invented the internet first, the world would look very different today. AI may follow the same pattern. The race is not about intelligence alone. It is about who deploys it first, and everywhere. This transmission ends here. The next one is already forming. Stay aware and subscribe to Remain in the Signal.